Hi everybody, and welcome to today's episode with The Anxious Resistance. Now today we're going to be doing something special. We're going to be talking about 10 songs that are about mental illness, and some of these might surprise you, so let's jump right into it. The first song I want to talk about is One More Light by Linkin Park. It is the 9th and title track from their 7th studio album of the same name. When asked about what they wanted to write about by White, Shinoda of Linkin Park said that the only thing he could think about was the friend who had passed. He revealed that in spite of the horrible inevitability of loss, the song is about letting people know that you care. After lead singer Chester Bennington's suicide on July 20th, 2017, the band selected One More Light as their next single. Shinoda wrote, "One More Light was written with the intention of sending love to those who lost someone. We now find ourselves on the receiving end. In memorial events, art, videos, and images, fans all over the world have gravitated towards this song as their declaration of love and support for the band and the memory of our dear friend, Chester. We are so very grateful and can't wait to see you again." The next song on my list is Fear is a Liar by Zach Williams. It is the third single from Christian rock artist Zach Williams from his studio album, Chainbreaker. The song peaked at number 3 on the Hot Christian Songs chart. The song's message is about maturing with God's love and coming to the point that there is nothing to fear. Zach Williams said this about the song. "Jonathan Smith, Jason Ingram, and I wrote the song in a few hours, and we were really happy with the way it came out, since we put a face to the name. We were calling out the devil for who he is and reminding him that he was a liar and that he has already been defeated. That was the idea for the song. I wanted something that people would relate to and find hope in." Williams continued, "For anybody who was struggling with fear or going through something, I hope this song gives them hope to call the devil out." And number 3 on our list today is Migraine by 21 Pilots. And the lyrics go something like this. "Am I the only one I know? Waging my wars behind my face and above my throat. Shadows will scream that I'm alone. But I know we've made it this far." And Josh Dunn said this of the song. And what's really cool is that this is one of those songs that as a songwriter, I like to kind of just emit some sort of message. Almost like a ripple in the water. And when I feel that ripple bounce off of someone else who resonates with what it is I'm going through, and it starts coming back at me, it's just a really cool feeling of, I'm not alone in what I'm going through. So Migraine is one of those kind of almost a distress call type of song lyrically. And number 4 on our list is Carry On by Fun. Carry On is a song by the American indie pop band Fun. It was released on the 23rd of October 2012 as the 3rd single off their 2nd album, Some Nights. Carry On has been called a song about perseverance in hard times. Nathan Roos told The Village Voice, "I think there's a self-help element to the music that I wouldn't say I'm super self-conscious of, but I've always found music to be very therapeutic for me. Specifically, and the lyrics I write. I feel like a lot of what it is just trying to convince myself that everything's okay. When you're singing those words every single night, you kind of start to believe it in some way or another. And that's something we can relate to as we're positive in our thinking, and as we enjoy and listen to good music, we start to feel better. We start to believe it." Now, number 5 on the list is War of My Life by John Mayer. War of My Life is a song that many people contribute directly to John Mayer's ongoing battle with anxiety. The lyrics can be likened directly to an ongoing battle with mental health. The song goes, "All the suffering and all the pain never left a name. I'm in the war of my life at the door of my life. Out of time and there's nowhere to run. I'm in the war of my life at the core of my life. Got no choice but to fight till it's done." These lyrics are a reference to what the ongoing battle is like. John Mayer was 32 when the song was released, and he was at the core of his life. The song continues, "I got a pocket, got no pills. If fear hasn't killed me yet, then nothing will." Many believe that these lyrics are a direct reference to John Mayer's anxiety medication. And the song ends with a hopeful message, with the last verse going like this. "Fight on everyone, I won't run. Fight on, I won't stop for anyone. Got no choice but to fight till it's done. So fight on. I won't give up. Fight on. Truly a beautiful song that resonates with so many others who struggle with mental health. And number 6 on our list is Adam's Song by Blink-182. Adam's Song is a song recorded by the American rock band Blink-182 for its third studio album, Enema of the State, released in 1999. It was released as the third and final single from Enema of the State on March 14th. The track concerns suicide, depression, and loneliness. It incorporates a piano in its bridge section and was regarded as one of the most serious songs the band had written to that point. Guitarist Tom DeLonge said this of the song: "The story behind the song is Mark read a letter someone sent him as an email that a kid wrote to his parents before he committed suicide. We kind of got together and wrote this sad, slow song. It came out sadder than we ever thought it would, which is good too. Any song that moves you is good. Some people listen to it and go, wow, that's a real bum out kind of song. But it's one of those things, a story of a kid being not happy with his life, crossed with us being really lonely on tour. At the end of it, there's a better way out. There are better things to do than kill yourself." And number 7 on our list is Fake Happy by Paramore. Fake Happy is a song by American rock band Paramore. It was released on August 29th, 2017 through Fueled by Ramen as the third single off their 5th studio album, After Laughter. Discussing the inspiration behind the song, Hayley Williams, the band's singer, stated, "Well, I mean, the title is pretty self-explanatory. I think there's a lot of time we go out or we do things and we don't feel the way that we project, that we want to look like how we feel." Williams also said this regarding the song: "I hate phoniness. It's not fun to be around. It's not fun to do yourself. But then there are those moments in your life where you're professional and you have to have grace with yourself. You have to have grace with other people and work hard. But it's a self-preservation kind of thing to be fake happy." Many with mental health struggles can relate to being fake happy, to having to put on a face for everyone around them. One takeaway from the song is that it can be okay to be sad or frustrated, but it doesn't help anyone to be fake happy. And number 8 on our list, Not Myself by John Mayer. Not Myself, released on John Mayer's debut studio album in 2001, has a clear mental health meaning. Wax Poetic on Song Meanings wrote this about the song: "I'm in a relationship with somebody who is bipolar. I never really understood this song until we started spending more time around each other, and he would tell me what it was like in his mind sometimes. One day he went, 'I worry I'm going to do something to scare you away.' Suppose I said I am on my best behavior. Really hit me hard because this person I really care for is trying his hardest to be on his best behavior for me and himself and his family. But there are still times when I don't even recognize him. He's so down or whatever. But it always gets better. Wait it out while I am someone else." A lyric from the song. Perhaps this is the anthem of anybody with a mental illness. Personally, I've experienced this, and sometimes there were years at a time where I was not myself. And how difficult it was that people would perceive me as a person that I wasn't because they couldn't see the struggles that I was fighting in my mind. Okay, and that brings us to number 9, which is Save Myself by Ed Sheeran. Released on the 3rd of March 2017 on the album Divide by Asylum Records and Atlantic Records. The album won the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards. The sentiments expressed in this song are very consistent with people who struggle with self-care. Many want to do everything they can to help others, so much so that they end up neglecting themselves, as I think is the case with Ed Sheeran in this song. Remember that you can't help others unless you help yourself first and keep yourself from being taken advantage of. And that brings us to number 10 on our list, which is Unwell by Matchbox 20. Unwell is a song by American alternative rock group Matchbox 20, released in April 2003 as the second single from their third album, More Than You Think You Are. It was written by Matchbox 20 lead singer Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas states that he wrote the song as a metaphor for humanity in general, a song for people who are messed up and feel alone like that. We all feel a little messed up sometimes. You're not alone. In an interview with the Cleveland Plain Dealer, Thomas said, "Unwell is about having a despondent relationship with yourself. In the end, it's a positive song because you come to terms with the fact that you're not crazy." And that brings us to the end of our list. And I just want to say that these 10 songs about mental health are incredibly empowering. Listening to these songs and understanding that you're not alone in how you feel can be incredibly uplifting. So maybe next time you're feeling down or depressed, listen to one of these songs, and it just might help you feel just a little bit better, make your day a little bit easier. If you like what I've talked about today, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about mental health and hear other interesting facts, more songs that are written about mental health, all kinds of information about how medications work and how people deal with mental health disorders. So please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.